It is another news day, and then it's time for another news cycle. As we got an announcement on SmackDown last night that we will get to in a second, but also we got an update on Matt Jackson, as Matt Jackson was written off alongside his brother a couple weeks ago. I believe the injury. I believe the injury is a triceps injury, and Matt Jackson is trying to refrain from getting surgery on it and instead is going with injections and secondary routes to getting that solved, the injury, but the recovery time for the injury is still 6 to 8 weeks. And according to reports, they are hoping for the Young Bucks to return at Double or Nothing, which, I mean, that is understandable. That is an understandable expectation and a very hopeful expectation that the Young Bucks will return at Double or Nothing. But as with any injury, there could be setbacks. As with any injury, there could be a little off with the timetable, and you may want to go more on the safer side, or you may want to err more on the safer side. But the fact of the matter is, either way, Matt and Nick will currently both be on the shelf and away from AEW television. But Matt and Nick ain't the only ones, as Randy Orton is going to continue to be away from WWE programming, as there were conversations leading into WrestleMania that we could see the inevitable return of the Viper, and I am not, most definitely not the only one who was hoping that we would see the inevitable return of the Viper, and that we are going to see Randy return eventually. But the fact of the matter is, that return is not going to happen at any time in the current future, because Randy is still exceedingly far away from returning to programming, and is not in any condition to be able to return to the ring and compete, which is scary and also disappointing. And I, for one, would like to wish both Matt Jackson and Randy Orton nothing but the best in their recovery. And if you want to stick with somebody that's unfortunate news, it seems like Drew McIntyre is also suffering from an injury, as Drew was pulled from an autograph session in Portland and also was pulled from SmackDown due to a health problem or health issues. So I again wish nothing but the best to Drew McIntyre, as Drew once again was pulled from an autograph session and was pulled from the recent edition of SmackDown for health concerns. It is unclear what it is that forced Drew to be pulled from SmackDown, but what we do know is that whatever it was health concerns or a health issue. I mean, as somebody noted in the Cultaholic video that I watched, I mean, realistically, after the match that he had with Sheamus and Gunther at WrestleMania, wouldn't you need some time to heal up? With that, with a match like that, wouldn't you need some time to heal? And it would be completely understandable if you needed some time to heal after having a match like that with two of the other broodingest brutes in WWE. So again, I would like to wish nothing but the best to Matt Jackson, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre, as all three men seem to be recovering from their injuries or have injuries and or health issues that need to be recovered from. So I wish nothing but the best to those three. as all three are extreme assets to their respective companies and would most definitely be missed, or have most definitely been missed in the case of Randy Orton, due to the length of time that they missed because of the injury. But now we move to some better news, as an update on Wembley Stadium and the fact that Tony Khan basically thought that, let's see if I can get all this together, or this appropriately divulge what Tony mentioned. And basically, what Tony mentioned was the fact that it's a shame. He finds it hard to believe that wrestling has not been at Wembley Stadium in over 30 years, and that Wembley is a perfect place for professional wrestling. That he did have a second option of where he would like to hold the show, but he chose Wembley because he thought Wembley Stadium was, again, the ideal location for professional wrestling. And that he thought that 90,000 people, or that AEW could meet the attendance expectations for Wembley Stadium without fail. And I think that there will be people that travel from all over the world, and there will be people that travel from other countries. There will be people, there may even be people that travel from the United States over to the UK, because if there's any landmarks in wrestling as far as arenas are concerned that are still there, it is the site of the 1992 SummerSlam, and that is Wembley Stadium. I do think that AEW could end up doing maybe TV tapings over in the UK as well during All In and their event at Wembley Stadium in August. But as I mentioned the last time, when it came to Wembley Stadium and when it came to this show, we will speak about that as it gets closer and as we learn more information. With that being said, though, there's, I guess another interesting, or I don't want to say controversial because that gives this too much credit. I think I want to go with interesting. The fact that WWE superstars have not really been known to get the show a love on the same sort of love, I should say. The same sort of love on Dave Meltzer's 5-star list as wrestlers in other promotions. And, the fact of the matter is, Gunther has the most 5-star matches from Dave Meltzer in WWE right now out of anyone he got on the roster, from having 3 matches just down in NXT that give him 5 stars. His match with Tyler Bate, 2 matches with Ilya Dragunov, and then you add the match with Sheamus last year at Clash at the Castle, and his 5-star classic with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Gunther is a 5-star best bout machine in WWE, and is one of the only people in WWE, in my opinion, getting shown any love by Mr. Meltzer. But, it's well-deserved, to be honest with you. It is well-deserved, to be honest with you. And the fact of the matter is, I will be giving you guys that update on the WWE Draft. And the expected date, or the potential day for the draft this year, as the draft is something that we have not seen since 2021. And honestly, I didn't even know that. But either way, I will see you in the next news video.